Welcome back to the dumbest modeling channel on all of YouTube, Pitstain Hobbies. We're back on the awesome Fanhome Ecto-1 today, issue 14. If anyone's interested in getting one yourself, subscribe below using those links. Also, my Amazon link is down there. My email's down there, so if you like, subscribe, and comment, you can email me for a sticker. Aren't they adorable? They got little boo-boo owies on them. Oh, yeah. So, awesome. We're building front seat stuff today, mostly, I think. Yes. Stage 48, 49, 40, yep. There's the center partition where all the fun wiry bits go on top of there. And some more seat. Maybe this is the blah, blah, blah. The jump seat. Yes. Okay. Cool. So first we have 47 here. And I'm also using Todd's website, myecto1.com. To follow along with, just because it's like on the screen, nice big pictures, easy to follow, and I don't need to take up space with the manual. But the manual is quite nice and has all fun tidbits in it about the movie. Let's see what we got here. Big honking piece of plastic. I put my hobby knife away too soon. Arr, come on. Jeez. This Ecto, it does not lack large parts, that's for sure. And then we have here, let's see, we got a whole bunch of, geez, a lot of screws just for one. Ooh, it's rubbery. It's rubbery and smushy. Oh, if I was 1/8 of the human I am, I would love sitting in this thing. There we go. And get those bits out of there. See what we're doing here. We're gonna take the plastic bit and we're gonna put it inside the smushy bit. And it should really only go in like one way. Oh, you got to get these little, these are actually like rubber tabs. So you got to get those in their little notches. And get that thing down. You know, let's smush. Yeah. We're just going to get this in here like that. Same thing on the back and the sides. Ian didn't turn on his overhead lights, so he can't see anything. There we go. I am a dummy sometimes. Okay. So, with all of those in, ish. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. It's all down. They're all in there, tucked in, and we still have a nice amount of smush. Good amount of smush. And we'll make sure all the tabs are there, and we're going to use 11 MP screws on all these rubber tabs. So these look like these are the MP screws. So I'm going to get 11 screws in here, and we will be right back. All right, well, that's all set. 11 screws, a lot of screws, but, you know, don't go too tight. These are rubber tabs, you know, so just snug. If they start, like, squeezing out on you're going way too tight. Now we're going to take this previously built part from, I believe, stage 46 or something. Yes. And we're going to flip it upside down. We're going to take these little runners here. So you want the holes lined up like that. And then it's going to go into those pegs. Same on the other side. And then 4 AP screws here, here, there, and there. And I'll get those in, and I'll be right back. All right, well, that was easy enough. So our seat rail, seat tracks, whatever you want to call them, are on there. We're going to take our big cushion, and we're just going to plop her down into place. And it kind of snaps into place there. And then we need 8 IP screws going in those holes right there. You know the drill. Be right back. And there we go. We've got our big butt cushion. Look at that. Things like a living room sofa in the front of the Ecto. How it should be for a vehicle of its vintage. Yeah, it's nice and smushy. Oh, thanks for the text message, honey. Okay, on to... Oh, for God's sake, I will be right back. All right, well, I got to speed things up a bit. Apparently the in-laws are making an unannounced visit. Oh, joy. Just kidding. I just wasn't... What, you know what? My wife probably told me something about it. It went in one ear and out the other. Because if it's not written down on a piece of paper on the kitchen counter, I won't remember it. So we're just unpacking stage 48 here. And I believe this is the seatback bases, inner sponges. Okay, yeah, it's the front seat back. So that's cool. So we should have a pretty much finished front seat when we're done with this. And we got some spongy bits and more rubbery seats, and that's nice. Let's see what we have here. We have some MP and AP screws. A couple of little cushions with some more screws inside of them. And some more plastic bin. And LP and DP. Oh, getting crazy now. I'm assuming the little sponges will just get shoved in there like that, probably. I like that the seats have the, actual, like, cushioning inside of them, and that they're, nice, fairly, low durometer rubber, whatever you want the term should be. These all look pretty much identical. No, they're not. Yep, left and right. There's a left and a right. Right there, right, left. Okay, let's see what we got to do here. Oh, and even the cushions are left and rights. Huh. Oh, yeah, there's an R there. So I'll just put you with your R side, and we'll put you with the left side. I'm assuming, are these things different too? Let's see, how much can we confuse? Yep, right and left. So right and left. Okay. And then right and left. There we go. We're all figured out now. I'll still screw something up, I promise. Okay, can't find all the screw bags. Yeah, they might be in there. Everything is marked left and right. Okay. So we're just going to do basically the same thing we did with the bottom. Is we're going to take one of these plastic base frames here, and there are notches at right here and here that need to match up with these notches here and here. So that's what we got to do there, and get all these little rubber tabs over the top of those, and it's probably going to be MP screws. So 6 MP screws on this, and it's going to be the same for this. I'm going to do both of them at once, and I'll be right back. Okay, easy enough. Now we're going to take our seats, and we're going to install our seat backs. So what you want to do, make sure you got those 2 notches lined up with these right here. Very simple. And pop those on the back of there. On the last chance, this is the right side. Right, right, left, left, right, left. No, right, right. Yes, exactly. And 6 AP screws going into the back of each of these. Right there, 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 there. I'm going to get those 12 screws fastened in, and I shall return shortly. Oakley dokley. That's all done. So now we're going to take our left seat back and make sure the pin is on the, Jesus, for the love of God, honey, stop. And you're going to need to push it down just a skosh to get the holes to line up, and then 4 AP screws. Then the same exact thing over here. I'll be right back with you. Alrighty, there was so many screws in the seat, I started getting a little early onset arthritis, so I'm actually breaking out the little Fantech Nex E1 Pro. It's a great little powered screwdriver because it doesn't have too much torque. So it's very difficult for it to strip out plastic screws. It's not quite strong enough to put the metal and metal screws in though sometimes. So, a little bit of this. Sick of this, half a dozen of the other. We're going to take our little side panels. And there's a little pin and 2 holes, and they should just pop right onto place. And then it's going to be 2 LP screws here, and the same thing on the other side, 2 LP screws, and that'll get those trim panels installed. Be one sec. All right, all the screws are in. Looks quite nice. There they go. They fold forward and back. And what do we got to do now? Just going to grab our inner floor. Alrighty. Well, we're just going to, whoopsie. I don't know how that happened. There's a couple locating pins and holes, and there's a couple of holes in the floor. And we're just going to get those aligned. There we go. Hear a little bit of a click once they're where they're supposed to be. and then 4 DP screws. 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth one's under my thumb. But it's pretty self-explanatory. I'll be right back. Okay, all done. Seats bolted down. 1, 2, 3, 4, those DP screws, and check. That's pretty nice. I like that. You could do a little bit, a lot, back. Yeah, it's not bad at all. And they're nice and smushy. I like the smushies. Okay, well, off to stage 49, which is, some of the fun, the whole partition wall thing back here. So we'll be back in a sec. Alrighty, not a whole lot to stage 49. What, no text message? Oh, must be my lucky day. Yeah, just a couple little bits and a couple screws. And what we're going to do is mount the handset holder for the PRC-41 radio, which is pretty old school. So we've got this little part, okay, and that's going to go into these little holes, right? Yeah. And then we got to just put a couple screws in the back of it. And let's see, we're going to do one screw, one EP screw at the bottom here first, and I'll be right back. Okay, oh, those 2 chili dogs I had for lunch might not have been the best idea. Gurgle, gurgle. Okay, so we've got the little cradle for the handset, and that's got a little keyway on it, and it matches up with that little keyway there, and that's just going to pop right in that hole. And then we're going to take our other EP screw and go into the upper hole here and just tighten that down. And boom, there you go. Phone handset holder, and that is the end of stage 49. Okay, and then stage 50, we're going to start building the jump seat that bolts on back here. So that's going to be cool. I'll be right back. Okay, got our stage 50 parts out. Slicey dicey and dump. Come on. Come on, this bag is exactly the same exact size as that part. There we go. Okay, come on out of there. Okay, we've got some HP screws. You guys have a sauce over in England called HP. I don't think I've ever been able to find it in the States here. I'm wondering what the heck it is. Somebody probably told me before, but I can't remember for the life of me. And we got some EP screws, and we've got seat cushion, had a little schmutz on it. Oh, no, just wiped right off. Manufacturing residue. And now, fit a jump seat hinge into the seat back. Okay, which one's the seat back and which one's the seat bottom? This is the seat back with the rounded corners, and this is the seat bottom with the more square shaped ones. So this is the seat back, and we're going to take this plastic bit and we're going to get it underneath the 4 rubber tabs, just like that, and then probably 4 MP screws. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the rubber tabs only. I'll be right back. Alrighty, well, these screws are in, and we've got to put it on the back of here. So this is going to be the top. So what you want to do is just take a quick look at yours. See that? There's one boogery side and one nice and smooth side. So make sure you put that at the top, and it'll kind of click into place there. And then we're going to need 4 screws, which, dear God, my instructions closed. What do I do without my instructions? Where am I? Oh, there they are. Okay, there are 4 EP screws. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, well, screws are in. And now we're going to take our jump seat bracket ledge connector thing, and we're going to put it on here at the bottom, and we're going to do 2 HP screws in the back of there. So 1 sec. All right, well, that's bolted in there. No big deal. Now, this one, pay attention. Sides of the seat have those holes, and there's these pegs coming out of here. So you just want to make sure that when you put this thing in, that you put it in where these little fellas can come out of those holes. There we go. And get your little rubber tabs tabbied over. There we go. Just like that. All right. And then 4 more MP screws on the 4 rubber tabs. Be 1 sec. Yeah, easy enough. Okay, so now what we need to do is take our, come on, it's coming a little bit. I'm not sure. We're not going to see the flux the belt gizmo and the flux capacitor and the Ghostbusters sign as well. But we want to take this bracket and take the squared part of that and put that in there, okay? And then we're going to take this and we're going to put it down right here. And then we're going to get 1, 2 EP screws in that. So just give me a second, I'll have that done. Alrighty, now that that's in, and you know, little guy, honestly, it won't fully fold down. I mean, there's screws in the way and stuff, but I don't think I'm ever going to have it folded up. But what we do need to do is take these and shove them in here and get a couple AP screws on either side. And don't over tighten them because you still want that to be able to pivot up, just in case. Who knows? Maybe you're going to put some extra cargo in there. You want Christmas shopping. We'll be back in 1 sec. Alrighty. Well, she's all done, and here's what it looks like in the fully stowed position. There you go. It's not bad. And just go back and forth tightening a tiny bit at a time until it's at a point where it holds itself up nicely and doesn't flop down on its own. That's all. I mean, for, I guess, realism, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, now we've got to bolt this on to here. So we're going to take this, and there's a couple screw bosses. They go right in there. Now it says to use 2 IP screws, but my buddy, he said the hole up here isn't deep enough for an IP. So he used an IP on the bottom and an HP on the top. Oh, come on, just give me a screw, damn it. HP is the same thread as an IP screw. It's just a little bit shorter. For God's sake. This is why I don't put screws in while I'm recording. Because I go butterfingers on the camera. It's weird. But it's okay. You could see that once in a while. And again, don't over tighten. We'll take our last HP screw. And we'll get that installed. There we go. Okay, good. That's our seat on the driver's side workstation bulkhead wall. Beautiful. So this, we're not going to bolt any of this down, probably for a stage or two, because we need to wait for the back floor to come in, and that's it. We're done with 50. We're done with issue 14. That was a nice, easy thing to do. The seat, this is substantially weighty, you know, on its own, but yeah, pretty nice. I like it. I like it a lot. And then you're gonna have this guy kind of sort of up here somewhere. Should be fun. Well, either way, everybody, thank you for joining me at Spook Central, right? Yeah. And we'll see you next time on Pitstain Hobbies. Again, like, subscribe, comment, email me for stickers. Check out Fanhome's link below to the Ghostbusters Ecto-1. I highly recommend it. It's a beautiful model. I mean, just if you need another reminder of what you're building, damn. And it's huge. So go ahead and go for it. Why not? You're a Ghostbusters fan. You got nothing better to do with that money. I don't know. Either way, thanks again. Adios, everybody.